I'm going to talk to you a little bit about eyebrows. I'm going to try to be fast because you get me on an eyebrow tangent and it's like 10 minutes later. We still haven't covered everything. Okay, so eyebrows, they're not the same. Nobody has a matching set. The two sides of your face are not the same. It's just part of the challenge of eyebrows is to look at them as individuals and try to make them match. So for me, this is my good arch, lefty, and then this one is kind of flat naturally. It doesn't do what this one does, and that's okay. This one also naturally likes to be up a little higher in the front. So if I allow it to stand up like it wants to, and then this one, the hairs grow right over, they're really not matching. So if I approach them as individuals, this one would be nice and high, and this one would be more obviously the closed eye because it's not pulled up. It does the exact opposite. This one, quite naturally, is my more expressive eyebrow too. This one can do tall things, just even in my regular conversation, and then this one ends up looking a little bit tired, I guess is the right word. So I'm going to make them compromise. I'm going to pull this one down and not pull it up at the front, and then I'm going to try to lift this one up and meet them in the middle. Angle brush. This isn't a Saint brush. The line brush is on my wish list, but I haven't gotten it yet. So dip it in my contour color. A little bit of product goes a long way. And then I'm going to come into this brow and fill the void just to make it a little bit darker at the front. It doesn't need to be bold. It can be kind of the ombre effect. And then feather it up. Arch, find the top line, follow it along, and then same thing, bring it down. Just kind of filling in the skin underneath when you have thin eyebrows really goes a long way. And then same with underneath. Pull it down a little. Nice. So now we've got to get them to match. So same thing. I'm going to fill in. I've got a little void there, if you can see. A little extra bald spot. Hair isn't always naturally falling out. So the joys of that, making it work. So I'm going to put a little bit more product up top. I'm going to pull this one up, and I got a little wild and crazy there, and that's okay. So same thing, I'll just kind of soften any extra product I put in. Bo's waving at you. I don't think you can right here and there. Smile. show you the office. I've got a spare mattress if anyone needs one. So pull it along to the top of the arch and slide her down. And then I love, like, this would be the other end of your line brush, which would be extra perfect for eyebrows. So pull this one down, pull that one up. They're much closer to being identical. So the other thing I will say about eyebrows is challenged myself to keep this under 5 minutes, so I got 1 minute and 10 seconds. So your eyebrows, the trend now is to basically start above the dimple of your nose. When I was in aesthetic school, it was the corner of your eye, so I would have waxed all of that off. Good eyebrows don't need to be on trend eyebrows, so you don't have to follow that if it doesn't work for you, if you don't want it to. There's no rules, but always an arch will pull you up and out, make you look brighter, make you look more awake. A tail will also really help with that. A lot of people get really short in the tail, which can kind of make your brow bone seem bigger, which can actually end up giving you the opposite, like, droop effect a little bit of tired eyes or heavy eyes. And then same thing if you're missing quite a lot in the front, which was a style for a long time, and unfortunately eyebrows just don't grow back. If you do something pretty drastic for a few years in a row, you're kind of having a hard time getting that back. They just don't grow back. It's really sad, but they just don't. So if you're missing a lot on the front, it can kind of give you that same effect. It can give you just not framed. And it can actually, with your eyebrows being farther apart, it can kind of sometimes give you the illusion that your eyes are closer together. Just some funny things like that. So pencil them in, pull them in, try to get them to match same thickness on the front through the tail, and then your arch should be up above where your shadow color would be. So like with your darker shadow, you pull it up and out in the same kind of trajectory as your arch to make you look awake and radiant and chipper and ready to bottle feed lambs in my case. All right, 6 minutes. I'm over by a minute, but that was as fast as I could go. Oh, eyebrows. It's a tough one. All right. Happy Wednesday. Goodbye. You want to say bye?
Bye.
Bye.